So Spider-Man has many villains. Even if we talk about MCU, then many villains of Spider-Man have appeared inside Marvel Cinematic Universe like Vulture, Mysterio, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Lizard, Sandman, and Mysterio. But friends, apart from these, there are many villains of Spider-Man, and the entry of all those villains inside MCU is still pending. So that's why today, let us also talk about all those upcoming villains of Spider-Man, and out of all of them, know about such top 10 villains of Spider-Man who are going to be seen in MCU very soon. So the video is going to be very good, so you must watch it till the end. And if you like the video, then definitely like the video. Rest of those who have not subscribed to the channel, they should quickly subscribe to the channel and also set the bell icon next to the subscribe button to all, so that you can be the first to see all the latest videos of our channel. Rest friends. Along with this, I would like to tell you that now from tomorrow, I am Spider-Man, and on 29th of January, i.e. on the first day, the first 2 episodes of this series will be released, and I will not only explain those 2 episodes on my channel, but along with that, I will tell you many more new things about this series. So if you want to watch all those videos, then make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and have set the bell icon to all. And if you have done this, then you will get our videos as soon as they are uploaded. Rest friends. You start the amazing video apocalypse number 10, Venom. So, Venom has always been one of the most famous villains of Spider-Man, and this is because the personality of Venom is completely a dark reflection of Spider-Man. That is, if Spider-Man was bad and evil, then he would be like Venom. Along with this, the reasons for Venom's fame are Venom's personality, his appearance, and his superpowers, and above all this, the talk is about the fights between Spider-Man and Venom, so the fights of these two are also liked a lot in Marvel Comics and animated series. And as far as MCU is concerned, Venom has entered MCU with Spider-Man No Home, because you will remember that in the end scene of that movie, Venom had left a piece of himself here while leaving. So now that same piece left by, Venom will grow bigger and then choose a new host for itself and become Venom. After which he will clash with Spider-Man, and I think the chances of all this happening are the highest in MCU's Spider-Man 4. Number 9, Kamelen. So, this Kamelen is the first villain of Batman in Marvel Comics. Because he has been seen in Marvel Comics since the year 1963, Kamelen is actually a Russian whose real name is Dmitry Samarkov. Apart from this, if we talk about Kamelen's powers, then he has the power of shifting. That is, he can take the form of anyone at any time, and not only this, but Kraven the Hunter, who is also a villain of Spider-Man, is also related to him. He seems to be the brother of this Kamelen, and as far as Kamelen coming in MCU is concerned, it is possible that Kamelen is already in MCU, and maybe he has taken the form of someone else, due to which we are not able to recognize him. But when Spider-Man 4 or 5 comes later, then it may be revealed that number 8, Mr. Negative, so Kamelen may or may not be in MCU. But I can say this thing with confidence that Mr. Negative definitely exists in MCU, and we came to know that Mr. Negative is inside MCU only when we saw the Feast Company in MCU, and for those who do not know, I would like to tell them that the owner of this Feast Company is Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative is a classic villain of Spider-Man who has been very famous in comics as well. Along with this, Mr. Negative is also a part of Sinister C, due to which it is used a lot inside Spider-Man's games as well. As for the powers of Mr. Negative, there is a dark force energy inside Mr. Negative, and this dark force energy is also used in Spider-Man's games. Because of this, Mr. Negative is very powerful, and if we talk about Marvel World, then Mr. Negative is the mastermind of all the bad and wrong things that happen in Marvel's New York City, because he gets all those things done directly or indirectly. But now the time has come for him to come in front, and that is why it is possible that Mr. Negative may appear in MCU in any upcoming movie of MCU. Number 7, Scorpion. So now, if seen technically, this Scorpion was seen in MCU in the year 2017 in Spider Homecoming. But if seen in reality, not Scorpion, but only Matt Gargan was seen there, and the same Matt Gargan was caught by the police and went to jail, due to which we could never see his Scorpion form. But friends, that Matt Gargan knew that the one who sent him to jail is none other than Spider-Man, and that is why he will definitely come out after breaking the jail or completing his sentence, and will definitely come out in his Scorpion avatar to take his revenge from Spider-Man. He will come, and when this happens, the scene will be worth watching. Number 6, The Rose. So friends, if you all know Spider-Man and Dead Devil's villain Kingpin, then it is very important for you to know this villain, and this is because he is none other than Kingpin's son. The Rose's real name is Richard Fisk, who is the real son of Wilson Fisk, i.e. Kingpin, and like his father, he is also a very rascal, and in Marvel Comics, He dreams that he too becomes the father of New York City like his father and controls all the wrong things happening in the whole city. And that is why, friends, if you all feel that Kingpin will be killed or sidelined in the Dead Devil Born Again series, then I am sure that after Kingpin, his son is definitely going to appear in MCU, and when this villain appears in MCU, then he will definitely take on Spider-Man. Number 5 is Black Cat. So Black Cat, whose real name is Flesh Hardy, is also one of the most popular villains of Spider-Man. She is one of them, and this is because she has been Spider-Man's love interest along with being his villain. Black Cat is a very glamorous character, and that is why the way people like Black Widow and She-Hulk, they also like Black Cat for the same reasons. As far as seeing Black Cat in MCU is concerned, Sony owns the rights of Black Cat, and Sony has been planning a movie on Black Cat for a long time. But now, because Sony has closed all its Spider-Man movies, it is possible that now Marvel itself brings Black Cat in its movies. And anyway, friends, after Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man does not have any love interest, and that is why if Marvel shows Black Cat in MCU, then 2 of their works will be done simultaneously, because if needed, Black Cat will also be Spider-Man's love interest, and then when the right time comes, she will also become an enemy of Spider-Man. Number 4, Hobgoblin. So like all the other goblins, Hobgoblin is also very famous, and Spider-Man's this villain is also special because he is Peter Parker's friend. In Marvel Comics, Hobgoblin is Peter's classmate Ned, the same knight who is Spider-Man's best friend in MCU. But friends, Spider-Man's history has been that many of his best friends have become his enemies, and that is why it is possible that later in MC, this Ned will also become Hobgoblin and will take out his enmity with Spider-Man. Number 3, Jackal. So Jackal is actually a very big scientist seen in Marvel Comics, whose name is Miles Varn, but this Miles Varn is very expert in doing experiments, and that is why he wants experiments on his own DNA and makes many changes in his body by altering his DNA, after which he becomes a hybrid of Jackal and human and is called Jackal. Friends, if we talk about his enmity, then he has a very special enmity with Spider-Man, and that is why he always attacks Spider-Man and tries to kill him. And not only this, friends, but inside Marvel Comics and animated series, we have seen many changes in his body. The clones of Spider-Man that we have seen, i.e., Ben Reilly and Ken Parker, both of them have also been created by this scientist, and the reason for creating these clones of Spider-Man is also that he wants to kill Spider-Man by using Spider-Man's clone, but later all the plans of this Jackal fail. Number 2, Marlin. So friends, Marlin is one of the most famous and deadliest villains of Spider-Man, and if I have to say something to explain Marlin, then I will just say that this Marlin is Thanos for all the Spider-Maces of Marvel Multiverse, because no variant of Spider-Man has the strength to fight him. This Marlin is actually a hunter who hunts all the Spider-Mans of the multiverse and absorbs their powers. Even in the Spider-Verse storyline of Marvel Comics, Marlin is the main villain and friends. As far as his appearance in MCU is concerned, in MCU, along with Peter Parker, Miles is also seen. Preparations are also being made to bring Morales. On top of that, the multiverse of MCU is already open. So friends, this villain will definitely come in MCU, and when it comes in MCU, the scene will be worth watching. Number 1, the God of Sins, Null. It is not possible that we talk about Spider-Man's villain, and Null's name is not there. Null is a prima luna, and whoever comes in his way, Null destroys him. As far as the enmity between Spider-Man and Null is concerned, Spider-Man is the enemy of Venom, Carnage, and many such sins, and now, because the sins are connected to the High Mind, that is why Spider-Man has enmity with all the sins as well as their creator Null. As far as Null is concerned in MCU, it has been almost confirmed that it will be known only after the release of Spider-Man 4 of MCU. So friends, this was the video on all those top 10 villains of Spider-Man who are going to appear in MCU very soon. By the way, you will see this video. How did you like it? You must tell me in the comments, and if you have any other recommendation, then you can also tell me that in the comments. Rest in today's video. Let's end this video here. I will meet you in some other such great video. Till then, goodbye.